This is my 1990 Foxbody hatchback drag car project. I got the car at the end of last year as a project and had no front end on it, so I cut it the rest of the way off, installed a Team Z tube front end. I added motor plate and mid plate. It already had the tubular K-member. Don't know what it is. It's probably Team Z. It's got a Flaming River rack. The car did have some pretty beefy frame ties in it, and subframe connectors. And I went ahead and put new floor pans in it, not knowing what I wanted to do. And I ended up cutting them back out, as you can see. I didn't really have a plan in mind what I was doing with the car. That's why I put the new floor pans in and a bunch of other stuff, all to just cut it back out, because I decided I wanted to get a 25.5 cage. I ended up ordering one from More Race Chassis. I planned on fitting this thing in the car and tacking it all up and then dropping it back out and putting it back on this table to fully weld, just because it's so much easier. But dummy me didn't think the main hoop gets wider as it goes up, and that's not going to fit between the rockers. The other option would be to cut this whole back part out and redo the rear for a full back half and a 4-link, but it's already got all this brand new Team Z stock style 4-link. And I was really planning on getting the car done for this year, but if I do the full back half, I don't think it's gonna happen, just because of the money and the time it takes. And yes, this car was rusty, as you can tell, just like 90% of them. I'm sorry for all you Ford people, but this one will have an LS in it. It's going to be a stock bottom end aluminum block 5.3 with a forced induction 91 with a built turbo 400, trans brake, and all that. And yes, I know this isn't the right table to be using. It's not a fixture table. I don't have 10 to 15 grand to spend on one of those. This is just a big ass welding table that I welded C-clamps to. And I have tape measures, levels, and everything to get it square. So it'll work. My original thought was to keep the frame ties and subframe connectors, just put a small cage in it, and be in no time. But I'd rather be safe if I roll. Not that I ever want to, but